Okay, here's a review on the junkiest batteries out there and the worst treatment I got from this friggin' company. Here they are, junkiest batteries out there. If anybody can see that, do not ever buy these batteries. They are junk, very much junk. I bought 4 of them. They had a year warranty, so I bought 4 of them. Within 7 months, the pieces of junk stopped working. They didn't stop completely, but they just totally just went to crap so quickly. I had them hooked up to 1190 watts of solar panel, pretty much enough for 400 amps, because it wasn't 400 amps, it was 4 times 100 amps. So it's actually just a better amperage. If you hook them up in parallel or hook them up to 48 volts, then it becomes 400 amps. But it's still considered 400 amps when you hook 4 of them together, just to keep 12 volts. I don't do 48 volts, I do 12 volts. This battery right here, it's not one of the ones that I bought. I'm still using those. The company, it is called, I can't even see it on here. Let me find it. It's called electronicstore, and it's on eBay. So don't ever buy any batteries from the electronicstore on eBay that carry these batteries, because they are the junkiest batteries out there. They say they're grade A cells, all lies. I mean, the first 4 batteries, I didn't even get 2,000 cycles out of them. It was less than a year. It wasn't even 365 days yet, and they already went to crap. I don't know if you can see this one over here. This is one of them that these 2 batteries, actually I got 3 of them. When I contacted the electronics store, they said they were going to send me out 4 new batteries. What a big lie. They actually sent out 4 defective batteries to me, but only 3 of them showed up. This one here, I charged it when I got it. I started charging at 3:35 p.m. By 5:55 p.m., it only charged up to 1350, from 13 volts, 0.38, to 13.50 volts. So, and that's all it charged up to. But as soon as that was the only charge I ever did on it, because that was the only charge it would accept. After that, the battery went dead. Right now, the battery is completely dead. Completely. Well, there's 0.05, so they're like not even an amp in there. It looks like it's nothing. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Nothing. So what they did was they sent me 4 defective batteries. Only 3 showed up, and then they tried to refund that battery that didn't show up. All the batteries they sent me were defective from day one, from the time that I bought the batteries. See, the first set of batteries, all 4 of them, I paid $303 a piece for them. Just junk. Now, this battery here, what's going to happen, as soon as it gets up to 14.19 volts, it's going to stop charging. Then it's just going to start dropping down to, like, who knows how far. I'll have to wait and see, but that's what it's going to end up doing, because I've already charged this up once already, and it kicked off at 14.19 and discharged very quickly. Like within minutes, it was down to 13 something volts, not 1385. It's because it's kind of going up right now, because I'm charging, and I'm only charging on a 1.5 amp battery charger, so it's a very, very little trickle charge, but it's having a hard time just getting up to above 1 volt there at 13.85. But as of 5/7/23, this battery is completely junk. This is one of them that they sent me as a replacement, and they said they were new batteries. Well, lo and behold, what do I find in here? A return authorization slip in one of the boxes. And another one here, Amazon return authorization slip here. All over the boxes. These boxes, I don't know how many times that these batteries have been returned. This is the same one as this paper here. a return authorization, right? That's what this is right here. This on here, where I tore it, also says return. Says a return. I don't know who returned this one. Maybe this person under here did. I don't know. But all over the box, right here, return. Return. I don't know if you can see that. My name, this is where they sent it to me. Another one right here. Rhonda Ingram. That's that same person here. So this pretty much was a return from that person. Then you get over here, and here's another box. This is another one that they returned to me. It was a return. What do I see on here? This is where they sold it to somebody else. Looks like Jesus in Florida. I mean, it has his on there, and this is a FedEx to where they covered it up because it was a label that was conflicting with their other ones. It was another return. Then we get to here. This is what one of them came in. Look at this box. I mean, you can clearly see that this was a return. And what do I see on here? Amazon Fulfillment Center. Some Alfredo guy is where this one was first shipped to, and then it was returned. And this is the box it came in. And lo and behold, the padding on the bottom has the same name as the package on the front. So this person used this as a pad in the bottom of the box to try to pad it when he returned it. So basically this electronic store on eBay, they're the biggest ripoffs out there as far as I can turn, because all they did was try to screw me over. The first 4 batteries that I bought didn't even last 365 days. I mean, I'm still using them out there, but what's weird is I can add 6 batteries to those 4 batteries, and there's no problem with it. If these were new and good batteries and had the 100 amps they're supposed to have in them, I couldn't add more than 6 batteries. I could only add 4 batteries to it because it would shut the system down. And that's not what happened to this one here. This one was a junk battery because I had all 7 of them hooked to it, and this one just died. It was sucking the life out of the other batteries because it was dead. But here we're at 1392 on there, and 1.5 amps charging up that fast. That tells you it's a crappy battery too, because 1.5 amps shouldn't charge this thing up that fast. But just to let you know, the electronics store on eBay is a bunch of ripoffs. They are. So don't ever trust this company because it's a bunch of crap. And they sell on Amazon too. I don't know what name they run under Amazon because I don't buy from Amazon. My wife does, but I don't. But I'm just letting you guys know that don't trust that store because they sell junk. Because the first 4 batteries that I got, although they all did charge up all the way, they discharged very quickly down past where they should have. I mean, they were still showing 13 volts. They all went down to like 13.1, but that's far from 13.8. And your best power is above 13 volts. If you have batteries that test above at least the 13.8 volts, that is your best power is up in the high end. Once it drops down to 12.8 volts, it's really, there's only 30% of that battery left once it hits that point. So if a company tries to tell you, oh, if it's testing 12.8 volts, it's good, it's a lie. It's a fat lie. If you charge that battery up to 13.8 and it drops down just a little bit from 13.8, it's still considered in the new category. If it drops down to 13.1, it's not new. And I didn't catch that, so I'm gonna blame myself on that. I should have went out on YouTube and I should have looked at all the videos, which I've seen there now. Now I know that I got screwed big time on these batteries. Don't ever buy it. Don't matter what the amp is. They are junk batteries, so do not buy them. They are junk. And also the company's a ripoff, telling me they were gonna send me 4 new batteries, and they sent me 4 junk batteries, but I didn't get the 4th one because the FedEx, they stole it. As soon as it hit Phoenix, said it was checked in Phoenix, it never made it to my house. 3 of them did. It was probably a junk defective battery too, but I never received it to know. But for them to just turn around and say they're sending me 4 new batteries and then send me 3 junk batteries, and then try to only give me a refund on one of the batteries, and the battery they were trying to give me a refund on, it was the one that didn't show up. Instead of giving me a refund on all 4 of the first 4 batteries I bought, they end up shitting on themselves basically, because my credit card company gave me a refund on them because I had proof in emails that they sent me through eBay that they told me they were going to refund me. And guess what? They weren't going to refund me. They wouldn't even refund me through eBay. They kept telling me that it had been too long. It hadn't even been a year yet. You can refund somebody up to a year on eBay. Well, the reason they didn't refund me because they would have had to refund all 4 batteries. So they kept asking me for my credit card information, and I wouldn't give it to them. I wouldn't give it to them. And they did say in there that they were gonna give me a full refund later. Well, isn't that stupid? A full refund later, but yet they wanted to refund only 1 battery? At least that's what I'm assuming, because they kept talking about 1 battery. And I kept complaining that all the batteries were junk. Well, they didn't listen to me because they're a rip-off company. So don't trust anybody selling these batteries because they are junk. They say on their website, grade A automotive grade batteries, all lies. They're probably the crappiest batteries out there. They probably buy used batteries and put them in here so they don't last very long. So please do not trust this company. We're up to 14.3. And I hope this thing's still recording because it's so high up here I can't see. There's my hand. But I'm just letting you guys know that do not buy these junk batteries. And they even came damaged here. There's a damage on the corner here. It's actually on the bottom here. It's warped. You can't really see it, but when you put it on a level floor, it doesn't sit level. So what happened to these batteries? They're actually expanding inside. They're actually expanding because they're junk batteries. Even if the thing didn't work right now, these wouldn't be safe to use because something in there is wrong in the system. And I don't know if it's the actual BMS in there that's defective or it's the batteries, because like I said, it's warped a little bit out on the bottom here. I checked all the other 6 batteries that I have now that are like these. None of them are warped on the bottom. Just this one, and this is the only one that's shut down and does not work. Completely dead. Trying to get this to charge up to 1419 to see if it shuts down. I'm not sure if I can do it because they only allow me 15-minute video. I'm already at 12 minutes. So well, let's just assume that it's going to shut down, because that's why I wrote 1419 on there, because that's what it would shut down at. That's as high as it charged up to. But I don't have a faster charging battery charger, so we'll see if we can just hold out. We're at 13 minutes now. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and end this video. Don't trust, I can't speak English here. Don't trust the electronic store on eBay. If there's anybody selling these batteries, do not buy them. You're going to get ripped off. I can guarantee you're going to get ripped off. They don't honor their warranty, and they don't care about you. Okay, it's at 14.7. It's going to take too long to charge it up to the 1419. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video now, and thank you very much.